Tasha K is back at it again, poking the hornet's nest with some wild receipts on Beyonce allegedly being a high-ranking witch. But baby, this time she might have gone too far. Because word on the street is that Queen Bey is furious the footage leaked, and she's ready to end Tasha's career for good.
Is it a love offering or is it a conjuring offering? Like, does she do her own? So she's a priestess like you is what you're saying?
She could be. I don't know if she's initiated. But I'm saying she's been crowned. You can be crowned and not be initiated as far as a priestess.
All right, so this all started after dancer Khadijah Sherry, who worked with Beyonce on the Formation video and the 2016 Super Bowl performance, made some shocking claims on Instagram, calling Beyonce a witch and accusing her of allegedly calling for her child to be harmed. Khadijah wrote, "Are you effing serious? You called for my child to be R-word? You evil egging witch. Essence. Check on my child. I'm about to blow this ish through the effing roof." And then in another post, Khadijah tagged Beyonce and wrote, "You went too far. You gotta be kidding me. I'm the child you off to be a star. You forgot? You were only supposed to be a star on the tree. Giving orders of takeouts never went with your stardom. Watch what the F y'all do at this time. When it was happening to me, I kept my mouth shut for my career. Not with my goddaughter. I'll blow your world up. Really, Jigga Man?" Now here's where it gets even weirder. This post quickly disappeared from Khadijah's feed, and no one would have caught it if it wasn't for Tasha K. Tasha shared screenshots of Khadijah's post on X, and she also talked about it on her YouTube channel and said she believes Khadijah because this isn't the first time someone who worked for Beyonce has accused her of witchcraft.
Beyonce is being accused again of doing black magic. Now here's what I'm gonna say. Everybody ain't lying. I spent probably a week doing research on all the people that they were connected with, and all of them are connected to some sort of black magic, some sort of witchery, okay?
Tasha then brought up that old incident with Beyonce's former drummer, Kimberly Thomas, who accused Beyonce of extreme witchcraft and even asked for a restraining order against her.
This is an ex-dancer of hers, and now we remember the ex-drummer that came out and we call her crazy too. We got the interview of the drummer. Y'all remember her? And she was saying that Beyonce was using witchcraft and all that stuff, and it always comes out around the time when she getting ready to cipher for a new album. I know Beyonce's a witch. I saw the Lemonade visuals. I saw it. I said, this is dark.
Now, Beyonce's fans are calling BS on all this, and they're saying Khadijah's rant about Beyonce supposedly going after her child sounds like some type of manic episode. One fan said she must be going through a mental psychosis or a hard time financially. And then another person clapped back at Tasha for stirring the pot and wrote, "I love how stupid you are because it makes it easy to sue you." Well, it looks like Tasha really might get slapped with another lawsuit because sources from Beyonce's team are saying she won't tolerate someone accusing her of wishing harm on anyone's child. You know, Jay-Z barely managed to get out of that Diddy lawsuit accusing him of essaying a 13-year-old. So the last thing the Carters need right now is more allegations of this kind. So according to this insider close to the Carters, Jay-Z and Beyonce are done with Tasha K and her slandering. And allegedly, they believe this whole situation might even be tied to Nicki Minaj. Nicki's been threatening to take down Jay-Z and Roc Nation for a while now, and some are speculating that maybe she's been feeding Tasha some of this drama. Now, Tasha K's already lost a massive defamation case after Cardi B sued her for making a bunch of false and damaging claims about her. In 2022, Cardi won the case, and the jury awarded her $4 million in damages, including both compensatory and punitive damages. However, since Tasha K couldn't pay the full amount up front, she filed for bankruptcy to try to manage her debt. And in her bankruptcy case, a judge ruled that she would have to pay $1.2 million over the next 5 years as part of the settlement to settle her bankruptcy. And now if the Carters decide to sue Tasha too, baby, that could be the end of the line for Tasha, and she might not ever bounce back from that. So keep an eye on this one because things are about to get real messy.
Wait. Okay, wait. Oh, God. Okay.
He talking around when he was in jail, these niggas off. That's why when he came out, he was talking all that crazy nigga, I'll take it out you until you love me, you know that shit?
He did say that.
That didn't come from an empty place.
Y'all, the internet's losing it right now. Jaguar Wright just went live dropping what she calls undeniable proof that 50 Cent's been hiding something big, and it ain't about money or music. She claims 50's been living a double life, playing tough in public while allegedly being DL behind the scenes, and she's daring him to sue her if she's lying.
But he says he doesn't go that way, Jag.
He went that way in jail. That's what I was told.
What he doing? What did 50 do in jail?
That nigga spent too much time in jail with a sexual appetite like he got.
But before we get into what she revealed, let's rewind for a second. For years, 50 Cent's been the loudest voice clowning other rappers for being sus. Just recently, when Diddy caught his not guilty verdict, 50 posted, "Diddy beat the feds, he the gay John Gotti." That post alone. Like, why is he always so obsessed with who's gay? Reddit even started a whole thread titled, "How do you feel about 50 Cent's constant homophobia?" where fans said, "He's one of my favorite rappers, but I feel like he holds the door open for others to continue to joke about people being gay, bisexual. Are IGBTQ plus rappers not legitimate? Do you think they deserve the flack they get?" And now Jaguar's saying that's exactly the case, that 50's fear comes from experience.
Him and Mike Tyson friends. Everybody know what Mike Tyson was doing. These niggas off.
Wait, they was both niggas in jail?
Yeah.
She's accusing him of being part of that same industry initiation culture she's been exposing for years, the one she says keeps artists silent. And according to her, there's allegedly tapes from old G-Unit parties that could ruin careers if they ever leak. She even hinted that one of those nights allegedly involved another rapper 50 publicly defended years ago. Fans think she's talking about Young Thug. Remember when Thug tweeted this back in 2015? Never mind the that says 50 Cent, we all know he ain't gay. That tweet aged like milk because Jaguar's now implying Thugger was allegedly covering for 50 after something went down during an Atlanta after party. Just hours after Jaguar's live stream, an old clip resurfaced showing 50 joking about Lil Wayne and Birdman's relationship, saying he caught them kissing.
Kiss you like baby kiss Wayne. Make you call me daddy like baby to Wayne. Damn, man, this sound gay, it's insane.
Jaguar doubled down, allegedly saying Fifth's been in the same Hollywood circles as Diddy, Jay-Z, and even Basquiat-inspired elites he once mocked. Now here's where things get eerie. Remember when 50 said Jay-Z wants to look like a gay painter? He was referring to Jean-Michel Basquiat, a queer artist known for his wild, symbolic pieces. 50 said,
"You image yourself after a gay painter."
Okay.
Big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Jaguar claims that wasn't random shade, it was 50 throwing a coded shot at Jay after allegedly being invited to a Basquiat-themed freak party. She says those events were allegedly testing grounds for what artists would do to move up the food chain. Once Jaguar dropped her bombshell, fans flooded X with takes. Bro, Jaguar Wright is alluding to 50 Cent being gay. Oh my God. Yeah, Jaguar Wright has made 50 Cent quiet. She said he's a stone cold gay. Where is Diddy to enjoy this win? Some even pointed out how 50 been going extra hard at Young Buck for his own DL allegations, claiming 50's overcompensation is a dead giveaway. This whole mess exposes the darker side of hip-hop's obsession with image. 50 built a brand on toughness and mockery, but if Jaguar's right, the man who laughed at others for years might be fighting his own secret. And remember, this isn't the first time a major name's been accused of hiding DL ties to keep contracts safe. Jaguar's latest drop, it's starting to look like that play-by-their-rules rumor she mentioned might actually be a real industry code.